Make sure that you've got a pen and a paper ready. There will be the Q&A session. The person that we have here, she's got this amazing energy. Her energy is so contagious. You know, you just have to be loud like her. You are used to your leader who's formal and all that. But today, I want to tell you, it's a different setup. Okay, so get ready, be excited. She's loaded. I mean, I'm talking about someone that has been in this industry for almost a decade, you know, and she's able to build a network, or rather an organization of more than 450,000. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. And she earns, I'm going to try and convert this in rand so that you can understand it better. She earns over 6 million rand as a result of network marketing. And if you are still doubting this profession, I don't know. You need prayers. Yeah, you need prayers. I must just come and lay hands upon you. I mean, we're talking about someone who's making over 6 million rand as a result of network marketing. And if you are still doubting this, I don't know. She recently bought herself a Lamborghini. And apparently that's what I heard from my kids. Apparently that is one of the fastest cars in the world. That's what my daughter told me. I was like, what, really? I was like, yeah, man, this is one of the fastest cars in the world. So Josili, welcome to Africa. The entire Africa is so excited. They're hungry to learn. There's so many leaders that are trying to tune in now. I'm just gonna accept them. And we are also live on Longreach TV network that has more than 30 viewers, 30,000 viewers. All right, so it's the entire African continent market that is waiting. They've been waiting since last week. I think I've sent you the screenshot with the number of shares. And this morning was also crazy because I was on vacation. I just came back as well now. We just landed right now. And everyone was just excited. They're waiting for you. They are following you. I thought they don't know you, you know. But it's amazing how much they follow your teaching. And everyone was saying, this is the meeting not to be missed. Yeah, so who am I to stop this? The stage is yours. Feel at home. We are African. We are warm people. We are loud. So making noise is our second nature.
Well, then I'm going to definitely feel right at home. Thank you so much, Vivian, for having me. I love this. You said, welcome to Africa. I'm really excited about this. So you're clearly my people. You mentioned, oh, you need to lay hands on you. I'm like, I am literally home on this Zoom. Oh my gosh. So it's an honor for me to be here. Hello, those of you that are tuning in on Zoom, those of you on Facebook, on TV, on whatever it is. I feel very blessed and honored to be here and share some time and energy with you. And just a quick note on energy, because I will tell you, energy is my God-given gift. I truly believe that. And it reminds me constantly how much we are just the human race. Because it doesn't matter what language I speak, it doesn't matter anything about me. When you feel my energy and I feel yours, that's really where the magic happens. And today I was asked to talk a bit about just social media in general, but how you can actually build this on social media, how you can actually have not necessarily quick success, but the sustainable success, the foundational business where you can do this organically. And when I say organically, I think that if I tell you any numbers, if I tell you any customer amounts, recruit amounts, money, cars, whatever, you need to know that I have never paid for an advertisement on social media. I have never bought a follower. I have never bought a like. I have never bought anything. And let me tell you why, because I know some people do it, and I don't say this to make you feel badly. I say it to let you know that, in my opinion, the best network marketers are going to be the people that do things that duplicate. So when you're looking at your business, what are you doing that can actually duplicate? Now, coming from me, that might sound a little funny, but it's so true. Because if you look at me, I'm a whole lot of woman. I have a ton of energy. I have a big personality. I'm funny. I'm all of these different things. That doesn't necessarily duplicate, but the things that I teach people to do, like I will teach you today. So like Vivian said, I would rather you trust a short pencil rather than a long memory. I think that it will help you a lot in your businesses. And so I started in this profession. I started in network marketing 5 years ago. I was doing direct sales for 4 years before that. And I decided that I wanted to build online. Now, the reason I wanted to build online was not because I was not good in person. I'm very good in person at closing sales. I needed to build faster. Do any of you need to build faster? Like, is anybody really trying to get this thing off the ground? Like, you're like, I want to build a business. Well, that was me, because I started in this profession as an entrepreneur needing $300 a month to pay rent. I couldn't keep the roof over my head anymore. I didn't even have my own bathroom. I didn't even have my own kitchen. I was living in somebody's basement. Oh, wow. And so to me, I kept hearing things like success loves speed, success loves speed, success loves speed. I'm like, what does that mean? And it meant people. It meant humans. It meant talk to more people. So I put my package on a credit card because I didn't have the money to start. And I went to work the next day and I talked to 16 people to get my first maybe. So number 17 said, oh, maybe my girlfriend would like something like that. I was like, oh, this is not going well. This is not good. Oh, this is not what I thought everybody was going to say yes. I thought everybody was going to see the vision. I'm like, what's wrong with people? But you know, sometimes common sense ain't that common. And so everyone was telling me no. And then I finally got my first maybe, which turned into my first yes. And then that first yes, I had my first event. And you never forget your first. And I kept doing it that way. I kept building like old school network marketing. I kept building in people's houses. I was in people's houses 4 nights a week, then 5 nights a week, then 6 nights a week, then 7 nights a week. I had no life. And I don't know if you can relate to that.
I can.
But that was not how I wanted to run a business. I was married at the time, and there was no way my marriage was going to last because we were like ships passing in the night. He would come home from work. I'd be leaving the house for a networking event. It was like this, months on months, and we didn't even know each other anymore. And I thought there's got to be a better way. And so I joined my first network marketing company on October 2nd, 2015. And I said, I've got to go online. I've got to do something online. It's faster. And at the time, Instagram was only for photographers. And at the time, Facebook wasn't what Facebook is now. But I knew that if I started putting stuff out there, it would work. And so first thing I need to tell you is just post. Just post. So many of you are so worried about what you're posting that you're just not posting. And the crazy thing is, people just want consistency. People just want you to show up. People just want to get to know you. People want to find out who they're trying to do business with. I know you've heard this before, but people do business with people they know, people they like, people they trust. Well, how are people going to know you and like you and trust you if you never show up? The crazy thing is, Vivian said this right when she started talking about me, but like a bunch of you already knew who I was. Yeah. Well, how did that happen? Maybe because I show up on social media for years and years and years and years on end now. So what is value? Here's what I want you to do. Since your pens and papers are out, I want you to write down 5 things that you love to do, or just 5 things you love. And for those of you who are parents, don't just write down mom. Don't just write down dad. I want you to think about who you were before you had the babies. Who are you? Like, you know, Lion King, it's like one of my favorite movies. Remember who you are, okay? Like, some of us forget who we are because we're constantly surrounding ourselves with little tiny humans. Okay, but that's not you. So who were you before you had them? What are the things that you're passionate about? What sets your heart on fire? What gets you excited? If you know anything about me, I'm obsessed with traveling. I'm really good friends with Johnny Green, and Johnny's always like, where are you now? I'm like, I don't know, where are you? We're all over the world. We love people. We love culture. We love trying new things. I love to explore. So I love to travel. If you follow me, I'm a crazy dog mom. I am like one of those people that I treat my dogs better than most people treat their humans. Okay? I cannot help myself. I love them so much. If you know anything about me, I do like cars. Okay, so yeah, Vivian mentions the Lamborghini. Her son said it's one of the fastest cars in the world. I like to drive very fast also, so I like to test that theory. I like to make sure the car is still doing what it says it can do, you know? What can I say? I like a lot of different things. I have passions just like you have passions. So what are the things you like to do? And I want you to write those down. I want you to write down if you like to garden, if you like to do hair, if you like to go shopping, if you love going to church. I want to know what it is that you love to do, because people, this is going to sound weird. Some of you aren't going to believe me, but you got to trust me. People want to do business with passionate people.
Yeah.
And I know you love your company. I know you love your business. I get it. But that doesn't really become one of your passions until it becomes a passion project. So if you want to attract people, then I need you to get passionate on social media. I need you to start posting about the things that actually get you excited, so your people can find you. Because some of you that are just kind of posting about product, or you're posting about opportunity, or you're just talking about network marketing all the time, like, you're talking to this tiny percent of people. But you're so much more than that. You're more than just those little basic lives. You're more than just your company. There's a person inside of here begging to come out. So let them come out. If you look at our team, I think the reason I love to lead our team so much is they're my people. Do you know what I mean? They're my people because they know who I am. I attract people that have very similar energies to me. I attract people who are also dog parents. I attract people who like to travel. I attract people who are very heart-centered. I attract people that are believers. I attract people that are like me. Do you know how easy it is to coach and teach and train and mentor in a business when all you have to do is be your authentic version of yourself? But some of you are out there, I've been saying this a lot lately, but some of you are out there and you are showing a diluted version of who you are. You're giving some 10% version of Estelle, a 10% version of Ernesto, a 10% version of Grace, a 10% version of Juanita or Leah or Lucy or Miriam. Why? Why are you giving a 10% version of yourself? Give it all you've got. I want to know who you are. I want to be able to go to your Instagram and say, oh my gosh, I love this. I want to go to your Facebook and say, I know exactly who you are, Mona Lisa. I want to feel like I'm your friend. I want to feel like I have a relationship. I want to feel like we're kindred spirits. But some of you are putting out this very small version of who you actually are. Like, I want you to think about this. Those of you who don't post consistently on social media. How many of you have kids? If you want to put it in the chat. Who has children? I want to know. Have you ever noticed how children draw from ages like 0 to 9? Have you ever noticed? So Amanda has a 4-year-old. Thank you for participating, Amanda. Amanda's the only one with children, I guess. Okay, so I'm talking to Amanda. The rest of you don't have kids. That's fine. Liars. Okay. Have you ever noticed how children color when they're little? When the world isn't judging them or when they don't care? It's beautiful. Have you ever seen little children's art? It's
Yes, I have.
creative, and they use crazy colors, and they don't stay in the lines, and they're marching to the beat of their own. Incredible, incredible art. And then something happens, right? It's like somewhere around, I don't know, 10 years old. There's been enough times where the teachers or the parents or the naysayers, like in business, go, oh, no. The blue goes here, the red goes here,
Yeah.
the green goes here. And why did you color outside the lines? Stay in the lines. You stay right here. And then if you look at that art when a child becomes around 10 years old, it all looks the same. The fourth grader, the 9-year-old's art is so much more beautiful than the 10-year-old because they still were being themselves. And I look at what so many people are doing on social media, and the only thing you're really doing wrong is you're trying to be like everybody else. You're trying to be normal. You're trying to play it safe. You're trying to not offend anybody. You're trying to not trigger anything. Why? Why are you trying to fit in when you were born to stand out? Color outside the lines. Everybody was telling me you can't build a sustainable business on social media. You can't find real followers on social media. You can't. And I said, why not? I think I can. And now it's one of the most sustainable businesses in network marketing. We retail $8 million a month right now, currently, 3 years in business. You can't tell me nothing. Nobody's fighting with me anymore. Nobody's telling me color inside the lines. Nobody's telling me don't use Facebook Live. Nobody's telling me why do you post every day. Nobody's saying anymore Instagram is for photography. That's what people were saying. And so I did this, and I don't know what you want to do, but of what I'm about to say, get something out of it. Hear me on this. Feel my heart on this. Find a platform you like to use and use it like crazy. And as much as you want to scale this business, use more platforms like crazy. I don't know why so many of you already knew me. Maybe it was because I upload a podcast every single day. Maybe it's because I upload something on Instagram every single day and dozens of stories. Maybe it's because on Facebook, I upload something every single day. TikTok every single day. YouTube. I mean, are you kidding me? You get the point? I'm like a disease. Because you need to find your people. And if your people don't know who you are because you're not showing up on social media, you're going to have a hard time. You're going to have a much harder time. Because so many of us are so focused on the sales. We join a business and we go, business is about sales. Business is about sales. Business is not about sales. The sales will come. But how consistently can you use social media platforms? The sales come because there are so many leads. The leads come because you show people who you actually are. You show people who you actually are by setting a daily method of operation. You set a daily method of operation based on how fast you want your business to grow. So how fast do you want your business to grow? Because for me, when I started, I had no option. I needed $300. Okay. So I went crazy and I talked to everybody, and every day I talked to everybody, and I just consistently went consistent. Most people can't do that. Most people will burn out. But can you post every day somewhere in some capacity, somehow? Can you let people know who you are by those passions you wrote down, talking about that? Can you get off of this call when we're done here, and can you go into groups around those passions and find your people like Rose and Ramana and Rhoda and Tamita? I'm telling you, your people, they're on the internet. Yeah. There's 2.5 billion people that are active users every month on Facebook and growing. They're in the groups waiting for you. So if you like hair, if you like nails, if you like drumming, if you like houses, Join all the groups. Join the travel groups. Go find your people. Go have conversations. In 2020, let me tell you what I love, 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 love about network marketing. It's becoming really feminine. And I don't mean women filled. Hear me on this. This is an energy thing. Okay, I'm talking about a masculine and a feminine energy. Masculine energy, and I'm a balance of both. I am a business driver. Okay, we are gonna get on social media, Africa. We're gonna blow this thing up. Let's go. Come on now, come on, financial freedom. Let's go. Okay, I definitely have the competitive masculine energy in me. But network marketing is getting so much more heart-centered. And that includes the men and the women. We are caring more about people. We are caring more about your family. We want to know more about the car you drive and about the house you live in so we can get you in a better situation. We care about your communication. We care about how you feel. And the craziest thing is you can absolutely portray that and teach that through social media. Bet. It's by being vulnerable. It's by sharing your story. I bet most of you on here have not yet told your story on social media because you're scared of what somebody's going to say. You're scared that somebody's going to judge you. You're scared that your neighbor's going to come over and knock on the door and say, "What are you doing over there?" Right? But they're not. You give people so much hope when you show up as who you are. You give people so much excitement for the future when you are the lighthouse. And when you show up consistently, I will tell you what happens. You are that lighthouse. When COVID started getting crazy and people had never built on social media before, but I had done it very consistently, people were coming to me like crazy. And the reason they were coming to me like crazy was because they knew where I stood. They knew the kind of leader I was. They know where my heart is. They know who I am as a person, and they knew that I was not going to let my business shut down. When people were scared, I gave them hope. When people were nervous, I said, it's okay. The storm is there. Let the waves crash. The light in the lighthouse is on. I'm right here. Every day I showed up. Every day, every day, every day. And it's not about, will you get a bunch of sales right now? I don't know. But will you eventually? Oh, for sure. For sure. And I'll tell you, it's crazy because I started getting into TikTok. So now I'm this little TikTok maniac as well. Okay. I don't know if they do TikTok in Africa yet, but TikTok is taking over America. And people were telling me, a coach was telling me, I don't know, this is like 4 months ago or something. And my real message for you in this is please follow your intuition. Because 4 months ago, a network marketing coach said, can you believe, Jessie Lee, there are people who actually think TikTok is going to be able to build a business. And I said, you better be careful with what you say, because every single platform out there on social media is an opportunity for you to build your brand. It is an opportunity for you to show people who you are. It is an opportunity to catch more and more and more and more leads and build more relationships. And if part of your personality is funny, like part of my personality, definitely funny. Okay. I can be a funny person on TikTok and show people that side of who I am. That app has become one of the biggest sources of lead generation that I have had in years in my entire career. Our team has 6 car earners only from TikTok currently. I recruited this week alone 6 people personally off of TikTok. Customers, I don't know. I think I got 19 or something so far this week. Are you serious? They're out there. Your people are out there, but not if they don't know who you are. Not if you don't post consistently, because it's kind of creepy. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of creepy when you go to somebody's page who only posts every once in a while, who only posts when a sale is up, who only posts kit sales, who only posts whatever, and somebody's on there and they go to see, oh, who are you? Who are you? Who is this person? Oh, I can't figure it out. They're not going to shop from you. It's so fast and so much easier if you just put yourself out there as who you actually are. So I'm challenging you, do live video, please. I go live on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook every single day. Every single day. And the reason I do it every single day is because that is such a fast way for people to connect. That is such a fast way for people to see who you really are. And I will tell you, it is one of the strongest skill sets you can come up with, because you learn how to read and talk at the same time that you don't lose your thought. It's so crazy. I swear Facebook Live has made me a monster on stages. Like, I promise you, Facebook Live transformed my business. I am better on stages because of Facebook Live. I am better in general as a coach, as a trainer, as a leader because of Facebook Live. It changes you as a person because it makes you develop. And I will tell you, I was so scared. So if you're not posting because you're so scared, if you're not going live because you're so scared, if you're not doing all of the things you know you need to do in your business because you're so scared, I would ask you to please, Africa, choose your heart. Choose your heart. Because yeah, it's hard when I'm really tired and I'm really emotionally drained and I'm really energetically drained and I just got in an argument with somebody and whatever, for me to show up. I would be lying to you if I told you otherwise. But it's important. It's important to show people the kind of leader you are. It's important to do hard things. Because yes, that's hard to show up and go live or post or whatever when you're like, ugh, I'm uninspired. But I've been in poverty. I know what it's like to not have enough food. I know what it's like to not have a reliable vehicle. I know what it's like to not have clothes that fit. That's harder. That's a lot harder. So when we sit around sometimes and we complain about social media, or we sit around and we complain about being consistent, or we sit around and we say we don't have time for our business, or we sit around and we say, I have to talk to how many people to get how many people, I got to do what, oh, I'm uncomfortable, oh, I'm uncomfortable, oh, I'm uncomfortable, oh, I'm uncomfortable. I had an uncomfortable life, and I'm going to guess some of you might currently have an uncomfortable life. Do you understand the vehicle that you are sitting in right now? Like Vivian said, the Lamborghini is the fastest car in the world. Cool. This is the fastest vehicle in business. Nobody asked you what your background was. Nobody asked you what your skin color was. Nobody asked you what your gender is. Nobody asked you what your college degree is in. Nobody asked you if you dropped out of high school. Nobody asked you if you had kids out of marriage. Nobody asked you nothing. Drive the vehicle. Drive it. Nobody's judging you. Africa needs this. The world needs this. If you know what you have in your hand, then go build the business. And when people laugh at you, good. Because you know what I like to say? People are going to talk about you anyway. Okay? Give them something to talk about. Right? Don't let them talk about you because, oh, yeah. Clementine did one of those things. Yeah, she quit. I knew she was going to quit. If they're going to talk about you, let them talk about how good you are. Let them talk about how, do you see the school she put her kids in? Let them talk about, do you see the shoes that her child has on his feet? Let them talk about, do you see her hair? Like, what on earth? She's changing her hair every 4 days. Like, stop it. What is happening? Okay? Let them talk about you in the way you want to be spoken about. Because you already found one of the biggest blessings I think God put on this earth, which is network marketing, because it gives normal people like you and me an opportunity to be way above average. That's not an accident. It's not a coincidence. You're not on this call because, oh, I could be. No. You're supposed to hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. It's supposed to hit you right here. It's supposed to make you feel like you need to go do something about your life. So go do something about it. And it does start for some of you on social media. If you can't leave your house and if you can't network in person anymore, then use the internet. Use your telephone. Use social media and understand you're going to be bad at it. You're going to be bad for a while and then you'll get okay. And then you'll go and you'll be kind of good for a while. And then you'll be great. And then someday you might look back and think about this call. When you're world class at network marketing, when you're the one walking the stages and getting all the trophies and driving the cars and you got the houses and you're getting on planes to go train your team in Indonesia and train your team in Australia and train your team in America and train your team in Europe. When you're sitting on those planes, I want you to think about if you made the decision today. Because it's a decision. Everything in life is up to you. And so I made the decision to build consistently now for years and years and years and years on social media. And it might have been a slower build than throwing in a bunch of kits, throwing in a bunch of packs, driving to a bunch of ranks, fake ranks that everybody drops from. But I will tell you, because of my consistency, I would argue I have one of, if not the most stable teams in all of network marketing. Because there is a right way to do this business, and every single one of you can do it if you show up authentically as who you are. Tell the world who you are. Show the world what you're passionate about. Build a team around those passions and use this vehicle as the vehicle that changes the lives of everybody that you love and you care about dearly. So I respect your time. I love you and I appreciate all of you. I know that might sound strange for some of you. You're like, wait a minute, lady, we don't know you like that. Why do you love us? I do, though. I do. I love you because there are people in this world who choose to hate people for no reason. So I will love you for no reason. And as time goes on, I hope we all get to meet one another and learn from one another and enjoy each other's company. But until then, I do love and appreciate all of you. God bless you. Thank you for having me. I hope you go out here and you're not just inspired. Go make the post. Go take inspired action. Go make the post. Go try the live. Go have the conversations, get in your inbox, respond back to everything, go comment back on everything anybody ever put on your wall, go have courageous conversations that make you sweat, that make you want to barf. You're like, I'm going to throw up. Just send the message. Just send the message and go out there and show the world how amazing this profession is, because it truly is. And it's changed my life. And I hope and pray that someday it changes yours as well. So God bless you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your night, and I hope to talk to you soon. Ciao.
Wow. Wow. This was so powerful. I am inspired. And I like what you said. It's not only about being inspired, but it's what you do after this. So Jessie Lee, I know you are very busy, and I know today they were celebrating you, but I would like to give our audience, I mean, they were excited, and I've been declining many of them because everyone just wanted to log in. Leaders, please encourage your team to also go on Long Reach TV Network. I can't accept everyone here. It's because I'm trying to control the traffic. I understand that you all waited for this day, but TV Network is live as well. So Jessie Lee, I'm just going to give them an opportunity to ask you questions. Ladies, I know you're very busy. So leaders, I hope you're all taking notes. Let's use this opportunity to ask constructive questions. The questions that we will need to build our business. And remember what I said in the beginning, it's not about quick success. We want to build a sustainable, durable, organic business, a business that will grow itself naturally. Okay, not a business that will grow because we're doing funny things in a process. Okay, so yeah, anyone with a question, make sure that you've got your pen and a paper ready as well. One question at a time, and please, those who have tuned in now, try and mute yourself. All right, let's have everyone muted so that only the person that is asking the question is the one that is not muted. Christina, please mute yourself. Can we only have leaders that are asking questions unmuted, and try as well and make sure that in the background there are no kids there. The reason for that, this is also recorded. It's also on Long Reach TV Network. All right. Okay. Any questions for this wonderful, powerful woman? Any question? Anyone that has raised their hands? I don't see any hands raised. Please unmute yourself. If you've got a question, unmute yourself and just shoot, just go straight.
Hello. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Long Reaches.
Your line is dead. Yeah, but we can hear you.
Yes, my name is Nisanya from Kampala, Uganda. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yes, please, I'm glad meeting you all. I'm very happy to meet you all. Good evening, everybody. My question is, I have some clients, 3 clients who have repeatedly asked me the bamboo soap, which is expiring in 2020.
I don't know what happened to her. Can we have another question? I don't know what happened, but I'll take it offline. Leaders, can we ask questions that are related to the conversation that we had now? Remember, I said in the beginning, please make sure that you have a pen and a paper ready. So your question, it has to be related with the topic that we had today. Okay. So the leader that just called now, let's take it offline. I'll be able to assist you offline. So your question is not related to JCD. I'll be able to assist you offline. All right. Then can we move to the next question? Yeah, send me a message and then we'll talk about it offline.
Kamu, please keep quiet.
Hi. Amanda, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, we're good.
I'm fantastic, thank you. Oh my gosh, Jessie Lee, that was phenomenal. Thank you for the energy. It is very contagious. I just wanted to find out, what is the magic acronym that we got? I think from the video that you just played before Jessie Lee logged on, she said magic is mindset and the A is for action. What are the other alphabets for the acronym magic? Can she please give us a highlight on that?
I can tell you all of them. So it's a part of a training that I did before, where the magic in network marketing, M is mindset, A is action, G is grace, like giving yourself grace so that you are not comparing yourself to everybody else. I is to innovate, and I think I gave good examples of that throughout the training, right? Like innovating on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or branding or YouTube or whatever, really kind of marching to the beat of your own drum. And then C stands for committed. So how committed are you actually to doing this? How often are you going to show up? And then when it comes to your team and building an organization, the magic in a team is mentoring, is the M, accountability. So me as a leader holding you accountable. G is for growth. So as a leader, continually growing as a person. So personal development, events, stuff like this, etc. The I is for inspiration. So the best leaders are inspiring their teams to do more, to be more, to see more. And the way I like to actually say that is I always tell people to borrow my belief. Right? So the amount that I believe, if you don't believe, I want you to borrow my belief. I believe so much in this profession. Believe the way I believe. You get the point. And then C stands for community. And so something I'm very big on in regards to network marketing is culture. So that is just something that is really important to me, and the way that I lead and the way that I love our team is the community in and of itself and making sure that everybody feels welcome. I am very big on saying that anybody can come as they are in our community, but also meaning it, because what I'm noticing around the world right now is there are some people who, especially very big leaders, who you actually talk to them and you're kind of like, I'm feeling a little judged. And so that's important to me as well. Community, the C is for community.
Wow. Thank you for that question, Amanda. Wow, I've also taken notes as well here. I don't know about you leaders, but I feel that my business is about to start now. I've learned, new things. Yeah, I don't like doing the live videos, but I think I have no choice. It's not about me. I have to start doing that. I am so excited. This energy is so contagious. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like, yeah, my business is about to start. We haven't done anything. We are about to start. Jessie Lee, I wish we could have you longer. Please stay now for just 5 more minutes. Leaders, she's here, all the way from Texas to you in Africa. You have this opportunity to ask as many questions as you can. please go ahead and ask. This is one of, yeah, just go and check her CV. Many people will love to have her. We are truly honored to have her here live. Please, I'm gonna give 5 more leaders to ask questions. The questions must be related to the topic that we had this evening. Shoot, I have top leaders here. Leaders, don't be shy. Go ahead. SD Karabo, I saw you are here. SD Romana, I saw you are here. She's here, guys. Please, go ahead. Unmute yourself. Pastor Mwape, I saw you are here. All of a sudden, they're shy. Guys, please go ahead. You can ask as many questions as you
Hello,
can.
everyone.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, hello.
So, good morning. I'm going to take this opportunity. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. Yes. Just moving on. I'm so glad to be here. Honestly, I have learned a lot from Miss Lee. So, I heard very carefully when she said that every social media is an opportunity to build your business. So my question is there any specific app that we can use so we can be able to manage all different social media that we have? Because I'm kind of struggling right now. So let's say I have a Facebook account, I have Instagram. So does she use any specific app that she can, let's say, manage all different apps that normally she have to use so he can success on that?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yep. So good question. I do not use an app for posting on anything. And I think that goes back to the authenticity conversation. I want to post what's on my heart. I want to post what I'm thinking in the moment. I want to post, this is what I want to talk about now. Or if I walk past and I see something, I want to write a post about it. And so I think you take some of that raw authenticity out of your business when it's almost pre-planned, which is what some people try to do. And I think it's less effective. I will tell you, you can connect your Instagram and Facebook stories. So when you post on Instagram through the actual Instagram app, it will auto post to your Facebook story. That's an option. And I know there's auto posters. They definitely exist. I just don't use them. So I can't coach you on them because it's not congruent with who I am and how I build my business. I'm so just me in the moment. And a lot of people who follow me, they know that. Like, they know that I'm going to write how I feel that day. They know that I'm going to tell them what's really on my mind. And I think there's a lot of power in that. Now, to give you a tip though, I would set alarms in your phone. I coach this a lot. Like, I'm a big fan of setting alarms in your phone for things. So when an alarm goes off, you say, okay, now it's time for me to make my Instagram post. Okay, jing, ooh, Facebook. Okay, I need to make a Facebook post. Ooh, like, did you go live today? Like, any of these little reminders, I'm a big fan of those. And I just use Google Calendar. So my whole day is structured by each half hour. Like, I had to message my 2 o'clock appointment and say, I'm going to be late. And I'm like, sorry, because every half hour I have everything structured and scheduled. So if you're someone where social media is currently not your forte, it's not your strength, schedule it. It's just like anything, you know, and that's not just social media. Some of you need to schedule time with your partner. Some of you need to schedule time with your kids. Some of you need to schedule time reading, some of you, whatever. But I'm a big fan of plan. Like, if you show me your calendar, I can predict your future.
Wow. Wow.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you answered? Are you comfortable now? Are you excited? Are you going to start using now social media or any of the social platform as your office? Remember, money follows attention. Money, beautiful people, money follows attention. And the people that you are trying to connect with, they're more interested in who you are. Okay, they want to know you. That's why to be authentic, it's also very important, like she said. And what I like most from this is when she said, borrow the belief. Borrow the belief. I like that. I believe strongly as well in network marketing and the power of network marketing. And I strongly believe that Africa is the next economy. If you don't believe in that, just borrow my belief. And I believe that as African, we can do it. We can. And the time now for Africans to rise is now. Listen to me, beautiful people. Network marketing is the future. Network marketing is here to stay. And network marketing is here to change our lives. I know there's so much negative stigma around this profession, but we've caused that stigma. Then now it's about time we go back and fix that. We have learned from Jessie Lee on how we can do that. Facebook, social media is your office. It's your office space. How you conduct yourself there is very important. All right, I like that question. Anyone who has anything to add? Okay, there's a question.
Hi, Vivian.
Hi,
Good evening, SD.
the Queen of Mozambique. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Good evening, SD Vivian. Hello, Jessie. I just want to thank you for the opportunity, for being here and listening to you. And just to say your energy is very contagious. I like the way you speak. You're very outspoken. You really, you just inspired me now to do more. But what I would like your tips or your advice on how to deal. You get those, for example, I'll give an example. I've created a group where I'll add all my new leaders to that group, and I prefer to like coach them until they get the hang of the business and learn a bit. But what is happening there is they all go quiet, like they don't speak, they don't do anything, they don't follow the instructions in order to grow. So do you have any tips that you can give me on how I can just get the group moving, because right now it's like a cemetery, sorry to say.
That's funny. Yeah. So I'll give you two things. First of all, something I like to say a lot, and this is definitely in regards to social media, is that just because you're hearing crickets doesn't mean that nobody's listening. Like, write that down. I think that's very strong. I think sometimes we expect to become social media famous overnight, and that's crazy. That's just not how it works. And so in regards to any groups and stuff like that are already in your team, I will just be very honest with you, and I don't know where I learned this, but I know I learned it probably pretty early on in business. And that is that it only takes one person to change a team. So if your team is a cemetery and they're not talking and you feel like you're talking to yourself, go recruit, go get more customers, go change your business. I don't say this to brag to any of you because there's no point in bragging, but I pulled my report because I just had my 3-year anniversary on the 21st of this month. I just pulled the report for how many personal recruits I have. And in 3 years, I've personally recruited 745 people, but I just recruited 6 more. So I guess it's 751 since I pulled that report. Like, what? Like, you're going to be quiet? Then I'm going to find someone who doesn't want to be quiet. Like, I'm not interested in body dragging people. That is exhausting. That is going to suck my energy. You will find people who want what you want as well if you do what I said, which is get more leads. Because when you have more leads, you're not chasing people. When you're chasing people with that commission breath, you're like, join the opportunity. People are like, oh, what? It's when you're like, oh gosh, I'm kind of busy. Business is like actually exploding right now. And you might have a chat of people saying nothing. You add someone who wants to talk. You add someone who is excited. You add someone who does want to build. You add someone who does have belief or is borrowing belief from you. And before you know it, the whole thing can shift. The whole thing can shift. So I would just keep building. You'll find somebody who gets it. You'll find somebody that it clicks with. They're coming.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's a perfect question. We never stop building. We never stop looking for new people. And I think what she's saying here, it's easier giving back than trying to raise the dead, and which is true. That's what I do. Once a group is quiet, I go and open another group. That's why I've got multiple groups, because she's telling the truth. They will just suck your energy. We never stop recruiting. And that's why we are on these platforms. We are on this platform to look for our tribe. So they will find you busy. So if you keep trying to show them that this works, nah, they'll just drain your energy. I agree with you. And I've also learned something as well, Jessie Lee, in there, because yeah, we tend to beg people. I guess it's not like we're begging them. We want them to be where we are. You know, we want to win with the team. But maybe some they've just joined because they want money, they want 300 Rand Romana, or they just want to put it on the table. And there are those who join because they want their Lamborghini. And those who want the Lamborghini, they will push with you. Do you understand that? Those who
Yeah, it's
want
kind of like I watched a Michael. Well, I'm not done watching it, but I was watching some of the Michael Jordan documentary last night, and they were talking about Game 7 in I think 1997 in the NBA championship game against the Indiana Pacers, and I think it's Dennis Miller. I think that's his name. I might be wrong, but he was saying we couldn't beat the Chicago Bulls in Game 7 because Game 7 comes down to who wants it the most.
Yeah.
Game 7 comes down to who wants it the most. So I kind of look at my business like that. Like, how bad do you want it? If you don't want it that much, that's okay. I'm not going to drag you. But there are people who want to go to round 7. Like, there are people who want the championship ring. There are people that it matters to them. Like, it sounds like to you, you want to change your continent. Quite frankly, the way you speak, Vivian, you know, like, it sounds to me like you're trying to put Africa on your back and take this thing to the freaking moon. Well, I love that. That's championship mentality. Not everybody has that, and that's okay. But you get to decide if you're going to be the leader who shows up in Game 7, or if you're going to be the leader who says, "Woo, I'm tired. I'm tired." That's up to you.
I agree with you. Because when I started this, when I came up with the vision, I knew that not everyone, Jessie Lee, will agree to this. Some said she's crazy. Some thought this is far-fetched. It cannot be done. You know, but I gave birth to the vision, and the vision was to see my people, our people, and the African continent being empowered. And I believed strongly in network marketing. I've seen what network marketing has done for Vivian, and I like what you just said. I'm going to repeat it again. Borrow the belief. Borrow the belief. Just borrow the belief. There are those who are passionate about this. Just borrow that. So, Romana, not everyone that has started with you will finish with you. And not everyone believes in your vision. Remember, this is your vision, Romana. Your vision is to empower the people of Mozambique. And not everyone has that. Some, they just wanted 300 Rand or money for transportation.
Yes.
You understand that? Wow, I love this. This is so powerful. Her energy, I wish, gosh, I just want to go and recruit everybody now. Guys, do you feel the energy? Do you feel the energy that is in the room, or am I the only one? Listen, just share. If you are on Long Reach TV Network, just share. Let's get this trending. And those who are part of this, just, you know what? Just say, I'm empowered to do more. You know, we are not going to just be empowered or inspired, but we are going to make a difference in our community. Africa is the next economy, and the time is now. Wow, Jessie Lee, thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me.
Energy. I feel your energy. I'm gonna share with you how we're doing in terms of the performance, because right now we are live. I think we've got more than, I think it's 1,000. You can check, more than 1,000 people already live, consistent. And on the Zoom, I've declined some. There were a lot of people who were fighting. But guys, remember, this is recorded and it will stay on our Long Reach TV network. Continue sharing the broadcast. Get your teams to watch this. We are not promoting any company here, but we are promoting the profession. We're promoting the profession. So share this. Share this. Let's get as many leaders empowered. You know, let's get many people, let's change the mindset. It's all in the mindset. We need Africans to start changing their mindset about this profession. I, as Vivian Mokome, as one of the star director from Long Reach Bioscience, I am so excited and I'm truly honored that you have accepted the invitation. I never thought one of the days I'll be sharing a stage with you. I'll have you as my guest speaker. Please, may this not be the first and the last. We love you so much, Jessie. Please go and enjoy your anniversary with your team. Guys, you can unmute yourself and just say a powerful and inspiring word to Jessie Lee. How do you feel? You can unmute yourself now, leaders. Just tell her how you feel because she's about to go now.
Thank you, Jessie Lee. We are empowered to do more. Thank you so much. Thank you, SD Vivian.
Wow. Thank you.
Go and make a difference. The queen.
Thank you, Jessie Lee.
Hi, thank you, Suzanne. Guys, unmute yourself. You can now be free.
Thank you, Jessie Lee. Absolutely love your energy. You totally inspire us to do more, and we're definitely going to go live more.
Good.
Yes.
Oh my
Thank you,
gosh,
Jessie
I'm
Lee.
gonna be so energetic like you, Jessie. Thank you so much. It's so contagious. I'll be like that every day. Thank you.
Jessie Lee, just for the
Oh,
record.
thank you, Jessie Lee. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Jessie Lee, for the powerful message. We really enjoy it. So we're really going to put on your steps and go where you go.
Wow.
Thank you.
Jessie Lee.
Wow, thank you, thank you.
Jessie, we love you, we love you.
Wow.
Go and have fun, eh? Go and have fun.
Thank you. It was super helpful.
Wow.
Thank you. Going live tomorrow. Thank you for everything.
Thank you very much, Jessie Lee. We borrowed the energy. Definitely. We borrowed the belief, the energy. We are definitely gonna go live.
Long Richard, we're just gonna go live, storm Facebook. Let's borrow this energy. I pray that this energy lasts. It's not only for this hours. I pray that it's like, let's go and go.
It will last, SD. Don't worry.
Indeed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that energy, a boost. I mean, I'm looking forward to the weekend and to do more even just tomorrow before we close off our week. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. I have to run to another meeting, but that meant a lot to me. Thanks so much. If you have any questions, feel free to connect on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. God bless every single one of you. Thank you so much for having me.
God bless you, Jessie Lee.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We love you so much, Jessie. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Good night, beautiful people. I will see you guys again. Those who are following my mentorship program, we are live again Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Beautiful people, I love you so much. Long Richard, let's go.
Bye. We love you, SD. Thank you so much.
Thank you, SD.
Thank you.
Thank you, SD. Thank you. And good night.
Wow.
Good night, everyone.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
We are doing this.
Bye. Bye-bye. I'm failing to leave. It's so nice.